So these are my hollyhock seedlings, a variety called Spring Celebrities, and I am extremely disappointed with them. When did I sow them? 28th of January, and they were on heat, so they germinated, but look, they're really died. That's a tiny one. They're just not healthy looking at all. I'm going to transplant what I can into this little cell tray, and I'm going to pop them under a cloche in the polytunnel and just see how they go. I know we're still in February, but these were okay to sow in February. Maybe I should bring them indoors, but again, you know, they were indoors to germinate. But no, I'm just going to transplant them. If they survive, they survive, and if they don't, they don't, because they're looking rather sickly. Yeah, so let me do that now. Okay, that's 5 transplanted, including teeny tiny there. Bit of a motley crew, but well, if you don't try, you never will succeed. So these two in the middle look the healthiest. That one actually looks not too bad now it's in its own little cell. Yeah, so we'll see, I'll keep you posted. Here's my next tray of rather sickly looking seedlings. And these are carnations. Chabod is the variety. A bit leggy, to say the least. So we're going to get them transplanted into individual cells there and see how they look after that. Okay, I have salvaged 15 of the seedlings. Again, a bit of a motley looking crew. But I've got plenty more seeds, so I'm going to sow another, do another sowing. I'm not convinced the lights, the grow lights that I have, are being very effective at all. But I've got another set, my old set, that I'm going to look back out again. Anyway, righty-tighty, I'm now going to transplant my onions, or my first set of onions. These were sown on the 4th of Feb, so I'm a little behind the curve. But these are exhibition, and I got a good germination, so I'm now going to transplant those into these small cells, and hopefully they won't be in here for too long, and I'll transplant them again. I might need to get another cell. I might actually, I was thinking maybe for a few, I might use these larger cells, maybe put a couple, 2 or 3 in each. I don't know. I'll maybe find another set of smaller cells. Watch the space. There we go. That's me got the exhibition onion seedlings transplanted. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 here, and 20 here. So fingers crossed they pick up after their transplant shock and give me some lovely onions this year. Right, I'm going to try these a little bit earlier than suggested on the packet. It suggests March to June, and we're on the 17th of Feb, but these are gorgeous, so I'm going to try starting them now, and I will do more next month as well, because they are absolutely gorgeous. Monge 2 Oregon sugar pod, and it is just like taking sweeties off a plant. Anyone that came to the garden, as soon as they tasted these straight off the plant, they were like in love. I don't think any of them made it indoors. I only had one little pot of them, so I'm going to grow as many as I can this year because they are delightful. So I'm going to put a couple of seeds into each of these cells, quite a large cell tray, and pop this into the polytunnel. Okay, I'm going to sow 3 varieties of cosmos. These are all okay to sow in February, although we'll need to put them on heat to germinate them. So they'll be coming indoors, and there's 3 varieties there: pink mosaic, Santana and dwarf picotee. Actually, it's dwarf purple picotee now that I look at the label. So, or look at the packet. So yeah, I'm going to get these in. We've got seed sowing compost with vermiculite mixed through, and once I've put the seeds in, I am going to pop some vermiculite on top, and then they'll come indoors, as I say, onto the heat mat and hopefully germinate. And yeah, that'll give me some lovely cosmos for the garden this year. Now, I won't be covering the cosmos seeds. Can you see them? Look at the colour of my hands. I won't be covering them with much because they are actually very, very small seeds, although they're long. Let's see if that's any better. So there's 2 of them there. So I'll just put a very light covering of vermiculite over the top, and yeah, so that I'm not giving them too much to fight their way through when they germinate. Okay, I've got a couple of varieties of Nigella now that I'm going to put in. One is called Persian Jewels and the other is called Miss Jekyll. And I'm going to pop these into one of these trays, and this will come back into the house and go into the heat mat to germinate. Okay, next I'm going to sow these cornflowers. It's a tall called cornflower, a double, and these are going to come indoors and be popped on the kitchen windowsill, where if we ever get some sun, they'll get some sun, but they'll be a bit warmer than they would be out in the polytunnel. Okay, time for some veg. So here's some broccoli, Marathon F1. So I had grown this last year and it was really nice. So I've got some left, so I'm going to pop them into this quarter seed tray, and this will just go into the kitchen windowsill to germinate, I think. Got to keep my lettuce coming in succession, so we're going to pop some more lettuce in. This is Little Gem. I already have some young lettuce in a sort of raised veg trug, and I've got some little seedlings that I pricked out a couple of weeks ago, and we'll get some more seeds started now. Okay, I'm now going to sow beetroot Bolt Hardy, and I'm going to put it in this little cell tray. They're quite deep, and I'm going to just put 1 seed in each. I'm not, you know, I'd like them to grow individually rather than in little bunches, which you can do with beetroot. I'm just going to pop 1 in each. I've put a little indentation in each of the cells, and I'll top it off with some trusty vermiculite, and this will go into the polytunnel, and we'll just let that germinate in its own time. Right, final 2 sowings of the day. We've got this cut and come again lettuce called Salad Bowl, and a mustard called Oriental Ruby Streaks. So these will come indoors onto the window ledge and hopefully grow some lovely lettuce for us. And yeah, look forward to that, or these being added to my salad. Whoopsie, I forgot to record an ending to this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me move on some of my seedlings and get some more seeds sown. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye bye for now.